last time I did this at a marathon, it was like 25 minutes, so that's what I would expect.
So the next stream is. So are you? So actually, because I misunderstood where your switch was, where you needed to talk. So it's gonna be your BGS is gonna go do the bouncer, and then we'll be back to you for the balance.
Okay, that works.
So just because he's kind of got his time set with that, so coming up actually, I think Cryform might be taking over for me. So he'll try to be setting for the balance one.
Okay. Let's see, I need to write down OG.
That's everything.
Box.
So I will. Your life.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Oh, good. I can just stretch. Stretching is important in a run where you're actually boxing. Thank you, Skip. Hello, everyone. My name's Commander. Welcome to a game that you probably didn't expect to see at a Rogue Marathon. This is Wii Sports, you know, like the game that you played with your grandma. And we're going to be doing Boxing Pro, which is beating the first 14 people in boxing. It sounds easier than it actually is, and I'll be able to explain in the run. Once I get an okay from Skip, who's still in the call, to start the timer, I'll give a countdown. Okay, awesome. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So, welcome to Samoji Wii Sports. We are first Ryan to begin with. We're guest B.
Round 1.
There's a tutorial that we have to skip with minus. Once it pops up, we can put minus. And now, it's the punching time.
Fight!
As you can see, well, you just saw about 3 things that happen in this run. Number 1, how I'm punching is in time punches. And also number 2, there's chances that it just doesn't register your punch.
9, 10.
That's the first person done. We still have 13 more to go. And perfectly what we'd want is to that to happen, what we just did there, on all 14 of them. However, probably not going to be the case. As you'll find out, there's a lot of things that can go wrong in this run. So number 2, we're against Marco. Marco's pretty good RNG. We're trying to find people who have large heads. That's nothing against people who have large heads. They're just easier to hit.
Fight!
There's a really good starting punch. And there you saw we missed a shot, but we still got it with our right jab. Something that you'll see in the TAS, if you watch TASes, is Dylan does a bunch of like side shots, which, I mean, it's fast. Don't get me wrong, it is fast. It's not the fastest way to do it. But it's also RTA not very viable because just how the controls work, because this doesn't use Wii Motion Pro, or the Wii Motion Plus, so we can't we can't have the viability of that, and so if you try to do like a right jab,
Round 1.
sometimes it just doesn't work. Okay, with Martin here,
Fight!
we just continue punching away. One more punch. There. As long as we continue just doing this for several times, hopefully we'll be fine. The worst thing that can happen, and that's because I'm a right-handed person, and this is different if you're a left-handed fighter. Oh, he got back up. That's interesting. So you saw there, I just had a really good knockout, and he just got back up. That's just what can happen in this run. But now he's definitely staying down. Shoutouts to every time that someone like flies away.
3, 4.
That's the fun parts.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we already had one person come up. In the world record run of this, which is my personal PB, we had someone come up, which is Nick, and you'll see Nick later on. He's the 11th fighter. But we had really bad luck where the 3rd fighter actually came up. But we didn't lose that much experience from it. We literally lost 1 XP, and we need to try and get to 1,000. That's pro class. We got Steve here. Steve is really good RNG, As you can tell, his hair makes him a pretty easy target. And his sunglasses.
Fight!
He's going to the right side, which is fine if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, it's actually really difficult. There we go. I think he's staying down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
There we go.
10.
And knockout.
Knockout!
Got 10 more left. This is the consistency of the run. So far, at least. Until someone else comes up that isn't part of normal RNG. We got Chris. Chris is the normal route you want to try and get. Chris is pretty good RNG. He's pretty
Round
easy.
one.
I just did all sports run where I punched Chris.
Fight!
So he started with a punch immediately. As long as... Oh, we got 2 misses. Uh-oh. This could be bad. He should stay down. He might come up. There's a little break there. So how I can tell when they're coming up or staying down is the consistency of my punches, how light some of the punches are, and as you saw there, I gave him a little break. And so he's back up. Chris. And this is why the estimate's so high. Because they can do this back to back. You can just miss. Okay, here's another break that he's having, and he might stay down, he might come back up, you never know. The game doesn't very tell you how they're gonna, if they're gonna come up or not.
7, 8, 9,
Staying down.
10.
Thanks for staying down, Chris. Should've done that the first time too. So we have Chris done. 74 again, that's fine. We want to stay in the 70s. Normally you don't have to worry about XP. You just need to beat 14 people. We got Hiroshi. Hiroshi's kind of okay. As long as he doesn't dip left side. I'm not going to talk about left side until it actually happens.
Fight!
There we go. That was a really good fight. You should stay down because that last shot was
2,
really good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockout!
So we're almost to that. After this fight is the halfway point of the run, which is you're like, that's really surprising. To be fair, it still gets harder and harder. And we're not even facing Matt. Matt isn't till 1500. Here we have James. So James is the first bad RNG we've gotten of fighters, because the fighters are picked from random. Well, a certain set. As you can see, James kind of has a small hit. So we need to get lucky with some of these hits. He's kind of diving left. I'm hoping he stays out of it. There we go. Ooh, that was really good. He just kind of flopped. He might stay down. I wouldn't be surprised if he went back. There's some of those hits.
6, 7, 8.
He's staying down. Awesome.
Knockout!
So we're halfway with experience, and this is technically the halfway point of the run. However, that does not mean we'll finish in 13 minutes. Or we'll finish in 13 minutes.
Round 1.
We have Andy. Andy's good RNG, good route here.
Fight!
See, we even punched him, and he still got to punch us. We need to continuously... One more good hit. Oh, that was... He's coming back up, I believe. That was a real... You saw how kind of weak hit that was. So he might just pop straight back up.
6, 7.
Yep, there he came back right up. I knew that was coming. Okay, Andy. We have him trapped in a corner, which is you would think is good. But yeah, he can just do one of those. And there, and ooh. That looked like it hurt.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I couldn't come up from that.
7.
His neck is literally behind his back.
10.
He's headed to the hospital. I'm sorry, Andy. Totally will watch that replay. All the poor people that guess B just destroys. Okay, here we go. Person number 9 is Victor. Victor's pretty good RNG. Victor's the first that potentially will dive
Round
left, so
one.
we gotta be careful.
Fight!
He's diving right. That's good RNG. There we go. That was a really good Victor fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
As long as he stays down, I think he
7,
should.
8,
That was a really good Victor
9,
fight.
10. Knockout!
If the rest of them go like that, we'll come in at a pretty good time. Here we go. We have Catherine. Catherine's decent RNG. Not the worst person you get for your
Round
10th
one.
slot.
Fight!
She is diving left here, as you can see, just not very good. Okay, if I knock her out, she's coming back up. Yeah, she's probably coming back up. There's a lot of weak hits in there. There's a break. I'm going to say she's coming right back up. Yep, there she is. That's what happens when you dive left. I'm a right-handed person.
Fight!
I couldn't get that first. There she did a really nice dodge. She could dodge that. She hit through there. As you can see, just when someone locks that left side, it's rather difficult to try and hit them. Especially when you're a right-handed person. Even if I knock her in there, she did a jab. The computer player's coming up. She might knock me off while I just hit her. She's coming up. She's coming up probably on
2, 3, 4.
No, back on 5. I might do a reset here if I get knocked out, because we're not going to get any experience with you.
Fight!
There, down. I'm going to do a reset there just to stay safe. And this is where it really starts picking up the dive in left. Dive in left kills about any run you can get. The
Round
whole
1.
reason that the world record's what it is because it only had one person dive to the left. That's Nick, and he's next. Potentially. As you can see, well, I guess you can't see it, I'm punching, but it doesn't register just because she's on the left side. I can't get to her. I'm trying to hit the top of her head, but when you dive to the left, you can't do that. She's probably coming right back out.
1, 2,
I would not be surprised.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Yep, I'm up on
7.
She's also in the back, which super helps her.
Fight!
One more good hit. Go for it. There we go. She might stay down on that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She finally stayed down. Man, that fight almost took us, it took us like 3.5 minutes. And that's the issues with people juking to the left. It's fine for left-handed boxers. I'm right-handed. There's nothing I can do. We got Nick here. Nick has the worst time of juking to the left because he has
Round one.
the smallest head.
Fight!
You can't hit the spikes on his hair very easy. He's going right. I can handle that. There we go. Those were some weak hits, but he may stay down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There we go. Good Nick.
Knockout!
Good Nick right there. Okay, we have 3 more fighters, if that tells you anything, Skip. We have 3 more fighters, but they could all be like Catherine. As you can see, 3 sets of 75 would put us over. We have Mike. Mike's pretty good RNG, actually.
Round 1. Fight!
On the fighter setup. Oh, he's juking left. He might come back up, he might not.
1, 2,
So left-handed hit is what he went down on.
5, 6, 7, 8,
And he came up on 9. Gosh dang it, Mike. Don't make me beat you.
fight!
He's juking left now. We can see how much that's hurting. There we go. That should keep him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we go.
Knockout!
We have 2 more fighters. Two more. We have Alex. As
Round
long as
1.
Alex doesn't juke left, we're good.
Fight!
He's starting to. He's juking left. You saw how much he hurt. He's coming back up, but he is also juking left like crazy. We knocked him down. He's coming up.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, he's coming back up.
fight!
I'm going to immediately reset that. Not because we could have beat him down, but he's still juking left. And now we have Haley, so we might have a completely different setup here.
Round 1. Fight!
She's juking right. Missed a uppercut. It's not useful. There. She might stay down.
1, 2,
And then we have just one more person.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Knockout. Okay, we got one more fight left. So time will be on knockout. Well, time will be when the symbol for pro class, or when it's the little graph I've been showing. Here, hold on. I'll be able to show it in a second. This graph is over 1,000. That's when time is. Here we have Anne. So between us and finishing this run is
Round
beating
1.
Anne.
Fight!
She's juking right. Now she's juking left, and she's seeing that left's better. I'm gonna do a reset. She's staying on that left side. I'd like her to not. Who do we got? We got Michael. Michael's actually a little bit better. He can still juke
Round
left,
1.
but
Fight!
he threw a heavy punch there. I'm punching him. It's just not hitting hard. There we go. That was a hard hit in the face. He's blocking them all. Oh, one more hit, maybe. He might stay down. I think he's coming back up.
1, 2,
My surprise is he's coming back. Oh, he came up in 5. I thought he would come up in 6.
fight!
I literally can't do anything. Yeah, this is a reset. You can't actually get knocked out and get enough experience for this. You have to do this throughout Michael again.
Round 1. Fight!
There's the... I didn't even plan for that. I didn't even plan for that. One more good hit. And he's going to hit that. One more good hit, and he's... There. He might... He's probably coming up on 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Came up on 7.
Fight!
He's juking left too. He's not, yeah, reset. We wouldn't be able to knock him out. And we got Ann again. Maybe we can actually do this. This is what happens in the runs.
Round
You
1.
get here and you just have to hope they don't do anything.
Fight!
She's juking left immediately. Couple more good hits. Probably not going to get him. See if she stays down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She's back up, as I expected. This is why this isn't marathon safe. It's literally... You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know if the game's going to do that to you. Here we go. Michael again. See if this works.
Round 1. Fight!
There we go. I think he's staying down. That was really good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's staying down this time and time.
Knockout!
And that's why Wii Sports Boxing is not safe for marathons. Here's the true man's road. And we're not even against Matt. So that's Wii Sports Boxing. I guess it's not on that, it would be on that. Would be what it is. I'll time it later. Welcome to Wii Sports Boxing. I'll be back later on for